How is working with Timbaland? It's been different for you from what you were used to.
Well, he's not really like, you can't compare him to other producers that I've worked with, because he writes songs. So it's not, he's not just producing, I suppose, in the way that you look at like a classic rock producer. There's actually a co-writer, so he's in a sense sort of ends up being a band member. I had like a really great time with him. We didn't really have any tension or arguments or things like that. I think that sort of comes from like a producer comes in and sees that he needs to sort of shake up the band or the artists and get them to do something in different ways so that they can, find something new. This whole album was shaking it up before we ever even started, so we didn't need that. It was already a crazy thing to like try to get together and do. So it wasn't an issue.
Some people criticized you for your new album, for your turnover, for a turnover in your career. How do you see that critics?
Well, it's sort of written, it's expected. I knew that from the very beginning of the idea of doing it. Me making an album with Timbaland was going to make people criticize it. A lot of people like without ever even hearing it. That was also true with Audioslave. A lot of people criticized the idea of A, a supergroup. B, people didn't like the idea of it. A guy from Soundgarden being together with the guys from Rage, and that came from both sides. Fans from both sides, all that. It's okay. I mean, I don't really care. It's not. I'm making records. I'm not like I'm campaigning for office. So if people don't like the record, they just don't have to listen to it. A lot of people do like it, and a lot of people like it a lot. So that's all I really care about. And then if I make an album like that, where it just doesn't connect and nobody really gets it, then I'll know what that feels like to like be truly like out of touch and disappointed, or know what it feels like to be inspired by something. But not know how to communicate it. But as of today, that hasn't happened to me. Anytime I make a record or write a song that I'm inspired by, there's always somebody out there that is also inspired by it.
So what is really important is that who likes you, listen you.
What's important, I think, is that as far as songwriter and a recording artist goes, I'd be inspired and believe in what I'm doing. Really, that's what's most important.
Any message for Portuguese fans?
Hi, Portuguese fans. I love you very much, and I'm going to see you shortly. I'm going to be out playing a show, but by the time you see this, that'll be over with. So, yeah, I'll see you next time.